I hope you guys are ready for one of the most ominous sounding themes in the history of Pokemon. So I know I am. What is up, YouTube? I am NintendoMan64, bringing you another episode of Pokemon Leaf Green, our first in a long time. It's been over a month since I last recorded Pokemon, and I had to do that post-op recording. Why? Because my computer hates me. In the last episode, as I continue to try to refocus myself, we went through Rock Tunnel, got a lot of good things to happen for us, including everybody leveling up to ridiculously high levels. My personal favorite thing that happened in there was the fact that I got my Big 3 up to where Big Mama was, because I was afraid when Big Mama got to like level 26, level 27 that no one was going to catch her in time. But with just Rock Tunnel alone, everyone has. And in fact, everyone is about to surpass Big Mama and hit it up to level 28. That is with the exception of one Pokemon. Now, obviously, Meowth is not going to be part of our journey, but I need him because he is an HM slave. Pidgeotto, on the other hand, has served his purpose, but I must tell him that he is not welcome on the team anymore. Not because I have no further use for him, it's just the fact that I have another flying type that is actually accessible within the next two episodes, so I'd rather take care of that. But there really isn't much to do in Lavender Town. As you can see here, it's very small in comparison to other cities and towns and stuff like that in the regions. Basically, like this and Pallet Town are both really small, just to make it look like it's towns, the rest are cities. Oddly enough, this has a bit more to make it look like it's an actual town and not just two houses and a science laboratory. This is the Pokemon Tower. We won't be taking part in anything here for a couple episodes. We could do one thing here, but I'd like to do this thing with my team intact, or at least good portion of my team intact, because it is a little tricky of a fight here. So, yeah, I'm not going to worry about that right now. You got a bunch of houses here. This is the Volunteer Pokemon House. You can get a very important item here, but again, not till much later. We have to take part in whatever's in the Pokemon Tower for us. Those horrible rockets, they deserve no mercy. That poor Cubone's mother. It was killed trying to escape from Team Rocket. So as you can tell, Lavender Town is a ghost town. And ghost Pokemon, a new type, is getting introduced. But first things first, if you have a nickname for a Pokemon that you want to give them, you can come to this guy in Lavender Town as the Name Raider. Now, watch what happens with Mr. Mime, though. If you want to rename him, he'll tell you that that is a fantastic name. Now, you can rename any Pokemon that you catch. You cannot rename any Pokemon that you acquired through trade. And it sucks that I'm using Mr. Mime like that, but I kinda don't have much of a choice. But hey. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? I could have given Meowth the name, but I just don't have a lot of interest in it. I give Pokemon nicknames when I want to give Pokemon nicknames. And Meowth has been extremely good because she's been collecting a lot of items for us. So many berries and so many nuggets. Speaking of those nuggets, how about we sell a few of them? And get, oh my god, 42,000 Poké-Dollars. And watch me blow it all, like, right here. We can sell the Stardust. We have 44. That rare candy I'm gonna hold on to. You never know when it may come in handy. Revives. We can actually buy revives now, so that's good. So let's buy a bunch of them. Now, I know that just dug a big knife into my inventory, but you know what? It's gonna get a lot harder to catch Pokemon and fight Pokemon in this game, and I'd love to be prepared. Revives are kinda essential when you're battling tough opponents. You never know when something can show up just to screw you over. But that's basically all you really can do here in Lavender Town at the moment. So, with that said, let's go and explore the later routes. Now, the question is, who am I gonna start training the most? You all can use the training, but let's give it to Bulbabutt. Bulbabutt is the heart of my team, so let's just build around let's just make sure Bulbabutt is the stronger of our team at the moment. Unfortunately, she has Clefairies, and I believe she also has a Jigglypuff, so it's going to be a little tricky, but I think we can take care of it. Follow Me is a good double battle move. I think I explained it in an earlier episode, because I think my Clefairy wanted to learn it. It'll draw all of the attacks for that turn, so if you had wanted to make a Pokemon faint, like let's say you were using a Ghost type move on a Psychic type because it's super effective, but then this thing used Follow Me, you'd have to use the Ghost type attack on it, and Normal type is not affected by Ghost type, and I don't have a way to counteract that. Oh, I do have a bunch of Awakenings. Okay, I was afraid I didn't. That would have been a catastrophe. Of course. Of course. No, not Bag. We're gonna try to attack again. Let's try Razor Leaf. It is our best move. Hopefully we'll kill it this time. Oh, come on! Oh, well. Oh, well. I'd like to get 2 or 3 episodes done. Not a lot, because I don't want to be as far ahead as I've been in recent memory. Oh, my God. Can I get a move with 100% accuracy? Is that hard to ask, Bulbabutt? I had Vine Whip, but it was weak, so I couldn't exactly just go ahead and use it. That'd be crazy. Alright, 1 down Clefairy. That'll put Bulbabutt at level 28. And are you gonna learn anything? Nope. Okay, that's fine. Alright. Bulbabutt, you're out. Big Mama, you're up. We got you to level 28, Bulbabutt. That's all that matters. And it's a Clefairy, and with Clefairies, we use Double Kick. With Clefairies, we definitely use Double Kick. I'm very happy that I taught Big Mama Aerial Ace now, the more I think about it. So now I get a move that will always hit, and is a flying type, so it can do damage to Pokemon that I may not be able to do too well against, like Bug and Grass and stuff like that. Bulbabutt is a little worn out, so we do have potions. We still have a bunch of potions. Good. We have a bunch of super potions, too, for some asinine reason. I don't know what I was thinking. If I gave some BS excuse about why I bought them, I apologize in advance. Alright, Luna, your turn. Because I'm going to evolve you into Clefable soon once you get the most powerful special attacks in the game. Obviously. I'm a rambling gaming dude. I used to think he was a rambling gambling dude. But this game made me change my view of him. And you got a Growlithe. I like you. Now, I am facing a dilemma. With Pokemon, my Soul Silver ROM not working at all, I am facing a conundrum. Once this game is over, I'm going to be going back to Yu-Gi-Oh! And finishing that up. Because I don't like leaving projects open for interpretation. I like to have finality with it, at least. With Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm going to be finishing that, but then I'm going to have a Pokemon game, a Pokemon Void. Now, by the time I finish Yu-Gi-Oh! And this, it would be amazing if it happens, but I doubt it will. I doubt that I will have... Sorry. I doubt that I will have 1,000 subscribers, and like I said, by the time I got 1,000 subscribers, I wanted to have... start Pokemon Black. Now, I doubt it's gonna happen. If that does happen, then you're obviously gonna see a Pokemon Black Let's Play first. If it doesn't, I have two other options I can do. One of which is... Oh, you butthead. Well, if you're not going to play with Clefairy, you're not going to be playing with Bulbabutt either, you bum. You're going to fight with Big Mama. Anyway, I'm left with two options. One is Pokemon X... Oh, come on! What? Do you have any other moves? Oh my god, the stupid Vulpix. You know what? I just hate the move Confuse Ray. I really do. As much as I'd like to use it, I just hate it. Oh, okay. How about Body Slam? Body Slam ought to work. You know, unless Big Mama hurts herself. Of course she does. But anyway, as I was saying, I'm left with a conundrum. Do I play Pokemon XD, Gale of Darkness, a completely new game? Or do I play Pokemon Heart Gold and do what I plan to do for that game? Because I don't intend on basically just rehashing my Heart Gold team. I intend to improve upon everything I did in that game. And I actually have a nifty idea for something called a rotation team, which I'll get more in depth to once we get later on. Once we get closer to when that LP comes out. But again, that's all long ways away because we're still a long ways away from beating this game. Mario 64 is the only project that's really starting to wrap up soon. And crap, I just realized I forgot to... Oh, damn. I forgot to switch Pokemon. Oh, well. Alright, Grimer. Luna, you can take care of this. One Mega Punch ought to do it. Because Grimer does not have very good physical defense. Then again, you don't have very great physical offense either, but I digress. You've killed it before, and you will kill Pokemon again with your fists. Your adorable little stubby fists, Luna. Alright, we got Muck. Okay. This is where I bring out Mr. Mime. That's where I bring out Mr. Mime. I hate that name. Mimian or Mimian. Like, come on. You can't do better than that with your stinking names. Whatever. Alright, let's see. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Alright, first things first, let's set up a barrier. Save myself from physical damage. And once I'm no longer disabled, I will pummel this thing. Oh, well that's convenient. Your disables suck, Muck. It rhymed. No, it didn't. Why did I say that? I'm so tired. Oh no, it did rhyme. Yes, it did. Suck Muck. I would name my Muck Suck Muck. That's awesome. Sorry, I just spaced out there, guys. I'm really tired. As I said in my Mario video recently, I'm not sure if it's up by now. It should be. If not, I'm ashamed of myself. I did not get a lot of sleep this past night. I got up at 4 because I was, again, away on business. And unfortunately, I was at a house with a bunch of cats. And cats like to run around at random points in the day just to mess with people. Okay, let's see. Yeah, Luna and Big Mama, they'll be perfect for this upcoming fight. But yeah, I'm kind of only running on 4 hours sleep because I went to bed at 9:30, I believe. Yeah, 9:30. And then I didn't get to bed. I didn't fall asleep until midnight. And then I woke up at 2, fell back asleep, woke up at about 4:30, and have been up ever since. Little ridiculous, but hey, what you gonna do? Yeah, this is a double battle. I just realized I didn't explain anything about it. Double battles are basically just where you have 2 Pokemon and they battle. Now, the reason I brought out my 2 females is to counteract both Clefairy and Jigglypuff's cute charms, because I'm going to likely be doing physical attacks, and since both my Pokemon are female, they counteract it because Nintendo was not used to having gay marriage yet. I don't know if they'll set that up for Gen 7. They may. I don't know how Japan feels about the whole, gay marriage thing. Let's see. How about Shockwave? Actually, no. Switch targets. You deal the finishing blow, and you take out Jigglypuff. Like the good big mama that you are. Thank you. And thank you, Luna. I really love the fact that I picked Clefairy. I didn't think I would. I thought I would regret it and be like, okay, at this point I need new Pokemon, but really, Clefairy has done things that I did not expect Clefairy to ever be able to do. Okay, we got a bunch of trainers over here. No Pokemon in there I want to catch, as this trainer rudely interrupts me. Yeah, I'm really not interested in any of the, Pokemon down there. You can catch a Vulpix down there for the first time, if you're interested. I'm not, as I've said. I have no interest in using a Fire type for this playthrough. Well, I do have interest in it, and I'm likely going to teach one of my Pokemon a Fire type move. Probably Luna at this point. But, hey, you never know. Now, why not? We'll just leave you in there, Luna. We got Nidoran Male. Water Pulse should take care of you. Should, I'm not saying it will. Oh, it did not. Okay, I was wrong. Anyway. Yeah, I don't really intend on using a Fire type in this playthrough. If I do anything with a Fire type move, it would likely go to Luna, because Luna is basically my jack of all trades for this game, because she can do a lot of things for us. Rattata, I'll switch out for. Big Mama. Because the way I've constructed this team, it's a very interesting team. It's more along the lines of a defensive-minded team. And that should change once we acquire my next member of the team. I mean, it should definitely change by then. But, hey, you never know. Weirder things have happened. I may end up catching one of these Pokemon with a weird defect or something. But yeah, but this team so far is very defensive-minded, and I actually kind of like it. It'll allow me to hold off on really putting in serious, like, panicking and serious effort into battles. I mean, look at Big Mama. She's a special tank. Not a special tank. She's a defensive wall. I love that about her. And the fact that I'm giving her such a wide variety of moves is definitely going to help. The only thing that stinks is that there isn't a poison type attack she can seriously take advantage of until much later on in the game. And even then, I may consider giving that to Bulbabutt, because Bulbabutt is also poison type. And have I ever said how much I love poison types? I don't often use them, because usually you don't have a lot of, like, breathing room with poison types. But if I could use poison types more often, I would. I mean, I love poison type Pokemon. It's basically like the most evil group of Pokemon you could possibly have. Alright, we'll keep Luna out there. As much as I'd like to have Bulbabutt be the center of attention, Luna really is also going to need to be a big center of attention. Now, do I intend for her to keep the moves she has? Maybe not all of them. Because there are a few moves that I would like her to learn. I don't think I'm going to have her keep Water Pulse. Shockwave is a definite possibility. But there are a lot of other moves where I'm thinking, I don't really know if I'm going to teach Luna that. So I know I need a Pokemon that can learn a certain HM, because that HM is vital to getting through the rest of the game. Well, it's not, like, absolutely essential, but I would have to level up a Pokemon on the side, and then have a Pokemon just be that wall. I could get away with it, I guess, but I'm just kind of bashful on the idea of just giving Pokemon HMs that I don't think they're going to take advantage of. Now, 2 Pokemon I'm definitely going to give HMs to. And we haven't acquired those Pokemon yet. And they're not going to be HM slaves, they're going to be parts of our team. The rest, I don't know. Because I really like what I have with what moves my Pokemon have. So I could just decide to get a I could just use Meowth as a strength, like a total HM slave, and be like, oh, now you know this HM, you know this HM, you know this HM. We could use you forever. It's gonna suck because I'm not gonna have a full team if I'm going through dungeons, but hey, what you gonna do? I may decide to use the HM after all. I'm not sure. I have not really come to a decision about it. And I may have some time before I have to make that decision. Alright, Meowth again. Okay, fine. You're not going to evolve it, or at least level it up, but okay, fine, I'll take it. Easier road for me. Definitely an easier road for me. Kind of wish I hadn't made my rule of, oh, well, I'm make sure I can't speed my way through stuff. Ah, Luna, fine, you can stay in. School is fun, but so are Pokemon. School is not fun. I don't care if you're a super nerd or not. It's not fun. It's seriously not fun. I could quote DBZ abridged, but I don't think I have to. You guys probably are doing it already. Oh boy. Oh boy. That ain't good. Come on, Big Mama. Oh wait, Shockwave. What am I afraid of? I'm like afraid of, oh god. This is it. This is gonna be where Big Mama gets nerfed to hell because she doesn't have a thing. But no, she knows Shockwave. Good for her. Good for you, Luna. Good for you. I'm sorry if I just called you Big Mama because I'm kind of spacing out right now. Very tired. And after this, or maybe another episode, I think I might just go to bed. And Luna's trying to learn Metronome! Yes, I want you to learn Metronome. I haven't got a lot of use out of Minimize, so yeah, let's get rid of Minimize. And you never know, maybe one of my Metronome moves could be Minimize. We have to test out Metronome now. I'm sorry if I wanted to give another Pokemon playing time, but I want to test out Metronome now. See what I'll get. I want to see what I'm going to get. Come on. Show me your moves. Page. Alright, we got Nidoran. And we're going to use Metronome. And our move is... Of course. Of course. That's ominous. That's very ominous. Let's try again. Ooh, Powder Snow. That's a weak ice type attack. But it should do a decent amount of damage, and it did. Alright, let's try it again. See what we can do with this Metronome. Oh my god, are you gonna use Dive? Why are you using Dive? Oh boy. How is this thing's physical attack so good? Alright, let's try Metronome again. One last time. Flail! Goodbye. Goodbye. Luna just whooped your rear end with only using Metronome. And Meowth as an item. That's interesting. That is very interesting. I will have to deal with that. But first things first, I gotta use tech use. I've got to use Mr. Mime here. And let him get some experience. And let's go check out that. First things first, we gotta heal. Gotta heal Luna because she needs to be healed. Look at that. She only has like she had so little HP. It's so sad. I want all my Pokemon to be taken care of. Nope, I did not mean to cancel. You know that game. Cherry Berry! Okay, that's not bad. May not be like another nugget or something, but... Hey, not all things need to be fantastic. Speaking of which, Luna, I love you, girl, but I think we need to retire you for a bit. You're a little too OP right now. A little. Not too much, but a little. Alright, we got Grimer. Mr. Mime can deal with this, I would assume. It is his job, basically, to deal with poison types that I don't want Big Mama to deal with. Well, Big Mama could have dealt with Grimer, but hey, you never know. One of these, they may end up having a coughing. Ooh, Psybeam! Even better than Psychic. I mean, Confusion, sorry. Still very tired, in case you haven't figured it out yet. Alright, that's Psybeam! And we've got another Grimer. I don't think I need to worry too much about this. I think Mr. Mime can take care of the situation. He has done it well so far. Psybeam is more powerful than Confusion and does basically the same job. It'll actually help your Pokemon confuse. It actually has a chance of confusing the Pokemon more. All that jazz. You guys get the drill. Mr. Mime, before you become too screw it. If you want to become OP, Mr. Mime, be my guest. I'm not even going to be... I doubt I'm going to be using you in the next gym anyway. Next gym, I'm going to be using that new Pokemon that I get. Extensively. You'll probably be a backup option. Because actually, for the next gym, my team is actually pretty damn prepared for this next gym. Especially after we get our 5th member. I mean, of all the gyms in the Kanto region, this one's probably the easiest in terms of the team that I've assembled. Because I don't think any major moves make me any of the moves that the gym leaders Pokemon could have really scare me. I'm actually really not that afraid. I mean, I love the team I've assembled so far. And Mr. Mime is the first to hit the 30s. And we'll just let you just keep growing stronger, Mr. Mime. I did want to level up other people, but hey. I never said I'm that nice a guy. But I do not want Big Mama and Bulbabutt to become completely obsolete. So, unfortunately, this is not the time for Bulbabutt to shine. Big Mama could definitely get some experience up here, though. Oh, you want to use Dig? Oh, sorry. I'm sorry I didn't use... Oh, whatever. Alright, let's do this. You look good at Pokemon, but how is your chemistry grade? Better than you think, actually. Not that my chemistry teacher thought so. He called my lab group the Lab of Failures. Why? Because he was the only chemistry teacher in the school that made you write up your lab the very next day. And if you didn't hand it in the next day, you'd get penalized. So, rather than give him the satisfaction of saying, oh, I'm going to let my broken system do the talking, I said, no. You know what we're going to do? I'm going to hand my labs in when I want to hand them in. And I handed them in usually to get, like, 70s. Because, you know what? I didn't like the fact that I had other things to do. I was in an advanced placement U.S. history class. I was in English. I was worrying about Regents. I was worrying about SATs. I was in trigonometry, which I was awful at. I won't lie. It took me until the second quarter to get like a really good grade on a test. I did all my homework. Didn't get a lot of the questions right, but I did do my homework. But that class was not for me. And the fact that my chemistry teacher was just so hell-bent on watching me fail and say, hey, haha, you have to take another science class. No, I actually finished and wrote up all the labs you needed to take the Regents exam here in New York by, like, March. So I was like, ha ha ha, I don't have to do another lab for the rest of the year. I'm only going to do it if I want to. He was not happy. I think he was even more unhappy on the first day of school next year, senior year, when I ran up to him and I said, in your face, I got a 92 on my chemistry Regents. He just said, that's real nice, Mr. Jocks. I'm like, oh, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care at all. You made me feel like crap, so you know what? That's what you get. That's what you get. Okay. Now, why do I keep mixing you guys up? I'm so sorry. Bulbabutt, now you get experience. I believe this guy has Pokemon we've talked about, such as a Poliwag, which is great for you because it's a water type, and you get to eat water types for breakfast. I thought about using Poliwag in this game. It's a good Pokemon. I like it a bit, but it doesn't really fill the need my team would have. And what my team, the only real stat my team really lags in right now is speed. So, unless I'm just going to have one Pokemon fill the whole sweeping thing, I'd need another Pokemon that's fast. Unless, of course, I decide to do just one Pokemon. Which can happen, you never know. And Poliwhirl is basically just a more powerful version of Poliwag. It has fists now, so it can punch us. It's not as good as its final evolution. Its final evolution is a really good Pokemon. Not a fantastic Pokemon, but I'd say definitely like a B-grade Pokemon. Nothing to be ashamed of. Alright, that's taken care of. We've taken care of all the trainers on this route. So with that in mind, let's head for the second underground path, which will lead to the next town. The game is loading. I don't know why the game's loading. And we're out. And with the underground paths taken care of, we have now accessed Route 7 and our next town, which is Celadon City. And we will basically explore Celadon City and acquire the next Pokemon of our team next episode. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm NintendoMan64. Join me then. Until then, sayonara.